All right, happy Saturday. It is January 10th, and I've gotten my first fresh cuts of the new year today. We did not have a big work day today, but still ended up hitting the non-negotiables, which we'll go over today. Because the big thing today was going for the 10K in Buckeye, which ended up going really well. But just a quick recap, 5:45 wake up today. Quick coffee, and then ended up hitting the computer for about 30 minutes to do my reach outs. And I had intended to review some videos, but didn't get around to that because I intended also to wake up at 5:15 instead of 5:45, and I elected to stay under the covers for an extra 30 minutes. So therefore, I'm paying for it now. Well, I just paid for it, where I was sitting right there just reviewing some videos for the past 45 to 60 minutes. We did get our reach outs in, 5:45 wake up. The workout today, I got my phone over here. I'm recording off of another phone so I could show my 10K workout right here, which was a 38:46 finish. I wanted to show a bit of proof because if I was watching a video like this, I'd be like, okay, show me proof. There's the proof. 38:46 was the official time on my Garmin, but when I finished the race, it was 38:10 was like the official time they got on the website. Reason being, the race course was actually only like 6.05 miles. So I ran through the finish line and booked an extra 0.15 miles so I could get to 6.2, so I could have the Garmin record, because I was like way ahead of what the previous record was, because I had never tested it before. Like you can see the previous runs that I was taking for my 10K, top scores were like 41:19, 42:53, 44, and then like it actually got tested and we got a 38:46. I want to make sure that one was on there, so I ran a little bit extra. But if you look on the website, the time was 38:10, which is a 6:08 pace. Garmin gave me a 6:15 pace. I'll take the 6:15 pace. This one's more accurate, but it's cool to have the website say 38:10. That one ended up going really well. So I want to jump over to the lesson that I got from this, which is to stick to the plan and to trust your training. Now, I went out and there's a chance to like win this race, because I looked through the previous years and the winners were getting anywhere from like 38 to up to 42 minutes as the winner. So that was one of the things that attracted me to do this race, was like, I might go like win this. Like, let's just go try and win. And there was a much sweatier field on the course today. I ended up coming in 5th with the time that I got, but it was first from ages 18 to 24. But the pack went out at front, and I was sticking with the pack at the beginning. I was looking at my watch. It's like 5:55, 5:50, 5:45. I was like, okay, I gotta dial it back. So it was able to actually like consciously dial the pace back and stick to the plan. My plan was to go out at 6:20. And then make sure the first 2 miles were like relatively easy. We're not huffing and puffing after mile 2. That was the goal, because 6:15 would be the pace that gets us to our goal. Check this out. That I started huffing and puffing at mile 2, and it was not going well. You can see the first couple of laps right here. We had 6:18, 6:26, and 6:34 were the first 3 miles. It was like not going well. I was like, oh my gosh, I might not even get like under 40. My goal was under 39. So was able to stick to the plan, stayed in pace, didn't go chase the leaders despite having obviously a lot of energy right at the beginning of the race. And then stuck to the plan of like you can't huff and puff too much in the first 2 miles. Otherwise you're going to be cooked in miles 4, 5, 6. So we hit the turn, and then I go down, I'm like switching the songs on my playlist because I was like kind of struggling. I was like, this is not going to go as good as we wanted it to. And I'm like fumbling around on my phone for a little bit. I get the song I want on, put my phone in my pocket, look down at my watch, and I was at 5:55 pace, seemingly giving the same effort. And come to find out, the course, if I pull up this other race tracker right here, the course was straight uphill and then straight downhill. And the wind was straight in your face at the beginning, and the wind was at your back on the way back. It was just an out and back course. So by sticking to the plan and trusting the training, we were able to still hit the goal, because the last 3 miles of the race were 6:06, 6:02, 6:08, and then 5:46 was the pace for the last point 0.2 miles. So stick to the plan, follow the train, or stick to the plan and trust your training. Lots of work had been put in. I was like, okay, I know I'm in better shape than to just go out and run a 6:34 mile on mile 3. Like I'm not in this bad of shape. It turns out the wind was in my face and we were running straight uphill. So it ended up being a really good 10K. Got 5th overall, 1st in age group. That was pretty cool. Got the medal to prove that as well. Check this out. 1st place. Also got some koozies and other paraphernalia. Deep work, really none. I ended up running the race, which is out in Buckeye, which is an hour away from me. So on the way back, I stopped at the post office, shipped some t-shirts to some friends, and then tried to pick up some packages that apparently got rerouted to the post office, which they didn't have, which is like exhibit number 1 why I don't fucking go to the post office and run stupid errands, because I was there for 30 minutes and got nothing done other than shipping the packages, which was important, but still not the best use of time. After that, I decided to go to Chili's and absolutely muck some honey chipotle chicken crispers, salad and broccoli, some chips. That was good. And then after that, I just texted my barber because he's close by the Chili's. I was like, hey, dude, any shot I can come in like right now? He's like, yeah. Then got a haircut. So came back, took a much needed shower, reviewed videos for like an hour-ish, maybe even some more. And now we're here and it's 8:36. So we're still on track for a good night's rest. Other like lessons / notes is AI and SOP thoughts. So basically, the AI thought, and I heard this in a Hormozy podcast while I was driving today. He said every interaction with a client should be scripted. Like everything should be scripted in what you're saying to clients. It's like, wow, that's an eye opener. I don't even know exactly what to say in the frameworks, let alone teaching someone else to do that. So I was thinking, there's got to be a way that we can train an AI to be able to speak as me, or like to have a AI knowledge base where customer success reps or team leads or even me can go in and like ask that question. And it's either like, there's either a script for the thing, you ask the Danny AI if it's like what you should say in that situation. And if it's not in the script doc, Danny AI doesn't know the answer, then you come to Danny and recreate a script and put it in the script doc. So I think that that'd be a good way to work towards having every interaction scripted in a positive way. And then in terms of SOPs, was thinking literally just like every revision I leave on a video, I should just write down in the client doc and then have an EA or someone go through and like start to make those more professional. So those are my thoughts for today. That was my Saturday. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. We're going to do a lot of quick capture. So basically all these like stray notes that you see everywhere, I have even more in my notebook, even more in my Apple Notes, and all over the places scattered thoughts throughout the week. On Sunday, we go in and categorize them throughout the second brain that we're building in Notion. Some people hate on the second brain and the like Notion folk of having everything written down. I personally don't. I think it's useful, and it allows me to think clearer when things are in there. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow, as well as prepping for our trip, which is happening on Tuesday, bright and early. That'll be a big one. I'm going to be vlogging the whole day. On Tuesday, it's going to be a crazy day. But Sunday, there's one reason why I love Sunday. A couple reasons why I love Sunday. One of them is that if there's not a mountain of work that needs to be done, I will sleep in. And, well, not necessarily sleep in, just like sleep until my body wakes up. And if I can get to sleep in the next 30 minutes, then I might wake up at 5:30 or 6 naturally. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm headed to sleep. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.